Have you ever opened a medical bill and thought, how in the world did they come up with this number? Or maybe you got two bills for the same visit and wonder which one was right. You're not alone. There's a system behind it. And once you understand it and know how it works, then the numbers start to make sense. Bills can feel random, but they're produced by a specific process. Behind every bill is a paper trail of services, codes, and plan rules. Once you understand that system, you can spot errors, challenge charges, and protect yourself from overpaying. In this module, I'll show you how medical bills are created step by step so you can finally understand and see how the numbers add up. Alright, for the agenda for this module, we have the chain reaction of a bill, the role of billing codes, the hidden sticker price, how insurance decides what to pay, why your bill doesn't match your EOB, where mistakes happen, the timeline of a bill, the $900 typo, pro tip roundup, and closing and next step. Have you ever wondered what actually happens after your appointment? Who creates the bill and how it gets from your doctor's notes to your mailbox? Let's follow that chain reaction from start to finish. The chain reaction of a bill. Every bill starts with a service, a clinic visit, lab test, x-ray, hospital stay. That triggers a chain reaction. So first, the clinician document what was done and why. Two, a billing and coding team translate that document into codes. Three, the provider submits a claim electronically to your health plan. Four, the plan adjudicates the claim, applies contracts and rules/benefits. And five, the provider bills you for any patient share. Now, here's an example. You go to the urgent care for a sore throat. The clinician examines you and orders a rapid strep lab code. A prescription is written that usually isn't a separate medical charge, and the medication itself is billed later to your pharmacy benefit using a drug code. Have you ever been billed for something that didn't sound like what you received? That's usually because codes, the hidden language behind every bill. The role of billing codes. Billing codes are the language of payment. They tell the plan what was done and why. There are CPT/HCPCS codes, what was done, procedure, service, supply. ICD-10 CM codes, which are why it was done, diagnosis and reason codes. Plans cross-check the what with the why to verify medical necessity. Now here's an example. If a claim shows MRI, brain, CPT with a diagnosis of routine exam, IDC, it may deny until corrected because the reason doesn't support the test. Now here's a pro tip. If a charge seems off, call or ask for the CPT or HCPCS and ICD-10 codes used. Write them down and verify with the office whether they match your visit. Now, did you know there are over 10,000 CPT and HCPCS codes and 70,000 ICD-10 codes? One digit off can change coverage. Coding is where many errors start and where they're often easy to fix. Ever seen a hospital chart that looked sky high and thought, no one actually pays that, right? You're right, that's just the sticker price, not the real one. The hidden sticker price. Hospitals maintain a standard charge files, the charge master, a list of gross charges for services, but most people don't pay those. Your plan allowed amount, negotiated rate is far lower than the sticker price. Your patient share, which are copay, deductible, coinsurance, is calculated from the allowed amount when the provider is in network. Now, here's an example. A CT scan might list at $5,000, but the plan's allowed amount is $1,200. Your cost share is based on that $1,200. Pro tip: don't panic at the first statement. Wait for the EOB that shows your insurance adjustment. Now, did you know federal rules require hospital to post charge data online? Sticker price often exceeds what plans actually pay, sometimes by multiple. The sticker price is the starting point, not the final cost. Ever notice your plan paid part of the bill but not all and wonder how did they decide your share? Let's decode what happens once your claims hit your insurance. How insurance decide what to pay. After a claim arrives, your plan pays according to your benefits and the provider contract. 1. Allowed amount, negotiated rate. 2. Deductible, the amount you pay first. 3. Coinsurance, cost share after deductible. 4. Copay, flat fee for some services. 5. Plan adjustment, plans portion to provider. Then you receive an EOB showing what was billed, allowed, adjusted, and your share. Now here's an example. ER bills $2,000, allowed $1,200. 20% coinsurance equals $240 you pay. The plan pays $960. The remaining $800 is written off. In-network providers can't balance bill you. Now here's a pro tip. Save your EOBs. They're your receipt and protection against overbilling. Now, did you know multiple automated edits and manual reviews occur before final payment? Each a chance for error. Knowing what your plan agreed to pay gives you leverage when something looks wrong. Ever open two statements, one from your plan and one from your provider, and the numbers didn't match? That mismatch is common, and here's why. Why your bill doesn't match your EOB. It's normal for the provider bill to differ temporarily from your EOB. The EOB shows the plans at a junction. The provider's system may still show gross charges until payment post, and early statements can print before updates finish. Now, here's an example. Evan's EOB showed $180 owed. The lab billed $400. He called, payments hadn't posted yet. 2 weeks later, a corrected statement matched the EOB. Now here's a pro tip. Wait for the EOB before paying. If the amounts don't match, ask, has my insurance payment been applied yet? Now, did you know some offices auto mail statements before insurance finish processing? Wait for the EOB can prevent for overpaying. Have you ever spotted something that just didn't look right on a bill? Might have caught an error, and fixing it can save hundreds. Where mistakes happen. Mistakes are common and fixable. Watch for wrong codes or modifiers, duplicate charges, items not received, network mix-up. And here's an example. After a minor surgery, Mia saw 2 anesthesia charges. The hospital found a duplicate and reduced her bill by $850. Now here's a pro tip. Always request for an itemized bill compared to your EOB line by line. Now, did you know independent audits find billing errors every year, and patient who asks gets many corrected? You don't have to be a billing expert, just a careful reader. Do you ever feel like bills show up out of nowhere months later? Knowing the timeline can help you track what's normal and when to follow up. Timeline of a bill. Give your clinician the headlines up front. So Day 1 to 3, visit occurs, documentation begins. Day 3 to 10, coding and claim submission. Day 7 to 21, plan adjudication. Within 30 days, EOB and provider statement. Now, here's an example. Sophia's bill listed 2 flu shots. She called right away. The office removed her duplicate and her balance dropped from 180 to 40. Knowing the timeline helps you quickly fix problems. Think one small error can't matter? Here's what one extra line item can cost. The $900 typo. Jason had an ER visit for dehydration. The hospital billed $1,200. His EOB showed $300 allowed. He requested an itemized bill and found a duplicate IV charge. After correction, his balance dropped to $270. 10 minutes on the phone saved $900. Now, did you know hundreds of millions of claims are processed each year? Even a tiny error rate creates millions of mistakes. Questioning a charge isn't being difficult, it's just being smart. When you think about your own bills, where do you usually get stuck? The codes, the prices, or the timing? Here's your cheat sheet for next time. Pro tip roundup 1. Every bill follows the same chain: service, documentation, coding, insurance, bill. 2. CPT HCPCS equals what? ICD-10 equals Y. 3. Sticker price isn't the final cost. Your share comes from the allowed amount. 4. Wait for your EOB before paying. 5. Request an itemized bill and compare to your EOB. 6. Errors are common. Verify before you pay. Once you understand the process, you become an informed consumer, not a passive player. When was the last time you compared your bill to your EOB and asked for an itemized statement? Next time, take 5 minutes. It can save you hundreds. Now you know what happens behind the scenes, from your clinician's note to the final statement. You also know where mistakes creep in and how to fix them. Next, we'll discover how to read and challenge your bill. Learn how to review, verify, and dispute errors using proven step-by-step methods, including how to request an itemized bill and communicate effectively with billing departments. I will see you in the next module. Thanks for watching.